I settle for just numbers or stories when you can have the strengths of both. That's the core idea behind mixed methods research. By blending quantitative data, those hard numbers and statistics, with qualitative insights like interviews and personal stories, researchers can capture a much richer, more complete understanding of their topic. This approach is gaining popularity because it bridges the gap between the measurable and the meaningful, offering a holistic view that neither method can provide alone. Let's dive into how mixed methods work and why they matter. Mixed methods research is all about combining the strengths of quantitative and qualitative approaches. Quantitative research gives us the numbers, think surveys, experiments, and statistics. Qualitative research, on the other hand, brings in-depth stories, interviews, and observations. When you use both, you get a fuller picture. This combination allows researchers to validate findings, explore new questions, and understand not just what is happening, but why. It's like having both a map and a travel diary for your research journey. Uncommon mixed methods design is the convergent approach. Here, researchers collect quantitative and qualitative data at the same time. After gathering both sets, they merge the results to see how the numbers and stories align or differ. This design is especially useful when you want to compare and contrast different perspectives right away. For example, you might survey a group about their experiences and also conduct interviews, then analyze both together for a comprehensive view. Another popular mixed methods design is the sequential approach. In this method, one type of data collection follows the other. For instance, you might start with a survey to gather broad trends, then follow up with interviews to dive deeper into specific issues. This step-by-step process allows researchers to build on what they learn, using the first phase to inform the next. It's a powerful way to explore complex questions in stages. Embedded design is a bit different. Here, one method is nested within another. For example, you might conduct a large-scale survey but include a few open-ended questions for deeper insight. Or during an experiment, you might observe participants and take notes on their behavior. This approach lets you enrich your main method with additional details, making your findings more nuanced and meaningful. So why go through the effort of mixing methods? The answer is balance. Quantitative data shows us patterns and trends, while qualitative data explains the reasons behind them. When you put both together, you get a more complete and accurate picture. This balanced approach helps researchers avoid blind spots and ensures that their conclusions are both reliable and meaningful. Quantitative research is all about the numbers. It helps us spot patterns, measure changes, and make predictions. For example, a survey might reveal that 70% of people prefer one product over another. These statistics are powerful, but they don't tell us why people feel that way. That's where qualitative research comes in, adding context and meaning to the numbers. Qualitative research dives into the stories behind the numbers. Through interviews, focus groups, and observations, researchers can understand the motivations, feelings, and experiences of participants. These stories help explain why certain patterns exist, adding depth and richness to the data. When combined with quantitative findings, they create a fuller, more human picture. By merging numbers and stories, mixed methods research offers the most complete understanding possible. Patterns are identified, and the reasons behind them are explored. This approach is especially valuable in complex fields where both measurable outcomes and personal experiences matter. It's about seeing the big picture, not just one side of it. With the power of mixed methods comes the responsibility of ethical research. Ethics is about protecting, respecting, and fairly representing participants. Researchers must ensure that everyone involved understands what the study is about and agrees to take part. This is called informed consent, and it's a cornerstone of ethical research. Confidentiality is another key ethical principle. Researchers must keep participants' information private and secure. This builds trust and encourages honest responses. Whether you're collecting survey data or personal stories, it's essential to handle all information with care and respect. Being honest about your research methods and limitations is crucial. Researchers should clearly explain how data was collected, what challenges they faced, and any potential weaknesses in their study. Transparency helps others understand and trust your findings, making your research more credible and valuable. A fundamental ethical rule is to avoid causing harm. Researchers must consider the potential impact of their work on participants and communities. This means thinking ahead, planning carefully, and making adjustments if risks are identified. Ethical research always puts people's well-being first. No matter how well-designed your research is, it must be ethical to be trustworthy. Ethics isn't just about following rules or filling out paperwork, it's about integrity. When researchers act ethically, their work gains credibility and respect. Without ethics, even the most impressive study loses its value and impact. Now that you understand the power and responsibility of mixed methods and ethical research, you're ready for the next step. Soon, we'll bring everything together by designing your very first research proposal. Remember, the best research is both comprehensive and ethical. Stay tuned as we guide you through the process of turning your ideas into a solid, trustworthy study.